All right, welcome to Pro Skills San Antonio, Coach's Corner. Got Coach Devin Brown here, Coach Eric Talley.
How we doing tonight?
Good. Talley, we're introducing this to our family, to our Pro Skills family. What it is, we're going to get some high school coaches on here, some middle school coaches on here. We're going to talk basketball, but mainly we're here to talk Pro Skills San Antonio. Coach, how's the fall going in your eyes?
And the surrounding area. Make sure everybody know. Yes, surrounding area. New Bronzeville, San Marcos.
Yeah, we don't want anybody feeling left out. So
exactly.
Definitely coming after those guys, right?
Exactly. In the valley.
Yeah.
We got you. So go ahead. Would you ask me again? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Well, you've been moving around a little bit with our fall teams. We have a high school fall team. We have 8th grade, couple teams there. Couple 7th grade teams, combo 5th grade, 6th grade team. Talk about what you've seen so far.
Quick assessment as far as being boots on ground, being there on the benches with yourself and some of the coaches. Very healthy. For it to be fall ball, please understand there's a difference of fall ball and spring ball. And I always say that to just let everybody understand that, yes, fall ball is going on. And for us to have not just the success, but to have the kids to come out and that play and do the things that they did this season was great to see. Because I know a lot of kids are in football right now, especially the grassroots guys. They're in football. But to see what we had, let's see. All right, start with high school.
Okay.
High school, let's toot a horn here. Go ahead, toot.
No. Coach is not going to do that.
Yes, well, okay. Here's why I say high school.
We have 3 titles so far. Go ahead.
Okay. With that being said, I say toot horns because I think our high school did a really good job. I believe we played in 6 tournaments.
4.
Okay. And I think we placed in all 4 tournaments.
Yeah, we have.
We have 1 second place and then 3 first place tournaments. As though we brought home some hardware. No, it's not about bringing home the hardware and the scores, but again, it is. As far as this is part of the success of the kids showing growth there. Right. And what I mean by that, seeing those guys do the things that I'm watching you guys in practice, and you take out to the court and they're doing it and they're following it, setting that screen and going through that hard screen. Just seeing those things happen was just kind of phenomenal. Just to say, wow, man, it's translating over, and to have some of our players that playing at a high level right now. And doing the things that you need them to do to prepare them, not just for the pro skills level, but also their high school.
Their high school, yeah.
It's really, really nice to see.
Yeah, to piggyback on what it is you're saying and why it is that we have a fall program is when it comes to high school, the time, I know the coaches are giving of their time and having them, try and elevate their programs as far as when it goes to high school. But let's be realistic here. A lot of the kids just aren't ready, and high school is going to move at such a pace when it comes to tryouts and what team you're going to be on, as opposed to middle school. You have 3 different teams you're working with. High school, you have a freshman team, you have JV, you have varsity. So the kids need to be groomed, they need to be ready. The kids that we got, with our fall teams. Just to give it a quick rundown, we go out there and we get after it, right? My emphasis is forcing everything baseline. We play out of that offensively. I don't want one guy in double figures. I want 12. Right. So getting guys to share the ball, play together in the fall, and do it at an elevated stage is going to take a little bit of time. But that's what we've done. The kids have bought in, and what we really like, as far as myself as a coach, is these guys come in for 5 to 6 weeks, 7 weeks maybe. They get better, and then they go out there and they try and give their high school everything that they have. The fall program for us is, if you are at the end of your bench, if you're not one of the regular guys and you want to, get some seasoning on your game, find Devin Brown. Right? Find Pro Skills.
Right.
And we'll definitely, have you primed and ready. We've had guys in the past that have played for us. They were on the end of the bench at the beginning of the year. come middle of the year, they're playing, they're in the rotation. And I know their coach is looking around like, wow, this guy stayed ready to go. And every high school coach, no matter how big the game of basketball gets, they'll appreciate that. When a guy is ready to go when his number is called. So that's what we do with our high school.
Stop you also what we did, and I think this is where you got to really kind of elaborate on is the confidence piece.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the biggest piece that I believe that fall ball does, and it gives that kid, like you said, at the end of the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's seeing that, hey, I can be that seventh guy, but through my work and through you believing in me, I'm gonna get there.
Well, I might have 10 guys on my bench, but I don't really necessarily have starters and then guys that come off the bench. I don't see it as that. I see it as when I put you in the game, I have the utmost confidence in you. Go out there and shoot. If you're open, shoot the ball.
Well, that's one thing I noticed too. I don't think maybe 3 kids maybe started more than 2 games, especially in a 3-game tournament. I've seen tournaments with you coached. I'm like, man, this kid should start, and I'm seeing he didn't start this game, and he might be second half starter or something like that. And I've seen how you rotated that, and I think that's where that buy-in and that confidence that you're building in these young men to let them know, hey, listen, yes, like you said, it's about winning the game, but at the end of the day, it's also about you knowing your role here, because if we got 12-man rosters, we want 12 kids in scoring 8 to 10 points versus trying to score 20 points.
Yeah, throwing it to 2 guys, have them to those, one of the 2 guys, we need them to get 25 to 30 for us to be good. No. We have, 12 guys, 10 guys, whatever, all of them because of the time that we've put in practice, the time that we've put in skills lab that we have on Sundays, 3 to 5. Y'all check into that as well. That's where my confidence comes from them. And, like I said, when we have the talent that we do, it makes my job a lot easier. Yes. Always looking to add more talent. Make sure y'all check that out as well. But, we've done a great job with the high school, a lot of success. We got a couple tournaments coming up. Mm-hmm. We're looking to add a couple of players. This is Coach Brown reaching out to you guys. Check us out. We're definitely looking to add a couple of pieces. Right now I'd say I have 6 guys right now that are able to play. If you're that guy out there sitting on the end of your bench for your high school team, if you got cut, search out Pro Skills San Antonio, search out Coach Brown. I can help you. Okay? Now let's get to our 8th grade. We got 2 teams there, red and white. How those guys been doing? I have been to a couple games. 3.
We got 3. We got red, white. White, red, and black.
We got all 3 on that level.
We got all three. So we got.
That's phenomenal.
We got Corey Bedford, who runs our black. We got Austin Anderson, who runs our red, and we got Coach West. I don't know Coach West's full name, so I apologize. We got Coach Anthony West coaching white. All 3 have played all season. They honestly did a really, really good job moving the pieces around and just competing, because at that grassroots piece of the 8th grade. You just want them competing.
Yeah.
You want them to just compete as much as they can. It doesn't really matter about the wins and losses, which they all competed well and had some good wins. I don't think either of those teams that actually played in tournaments went less than 2-1.
Right.
Including Coach West with the white team. So when you do that, that's what you're looking for. Yes, you want them to win every game, but you're not going to get those results. Not now, because we're not looking for that. We're looking for that development.
We're looking for growth and things like that.
And then, to me, my biggest thing for that group is to get them ready for the high school.
Yeah.
So that's why,
that's a huge step.
That's the piece of it all, towards though. That's the bridge.
Yeah, you talk about Coach Corey, Coach Anderson, Coach West. When I look at that, that's 3 really legit coaches.
Yes.
3 coaches that are, it seems like they're in the perfect spot.
They are.
For where it is, that 8th grade, that, in 8th grade, you're able to catch it off the rim. You can dribble, you can go all the way down, you make the layup, mom and dad, and the coaches think you're all heroes. And then when you make that jump to 9th grade, and now when you get the ball out and guys are stopping you, now what do I do?
Yes.
So that's a big thing when you talk about 8th grade is now being able to make your teammates better.
Yes.
Okay.
Quicker,
and you have
quick reaction time.
Right. And we have a lot of talented players at that level. And like you said, for them, we got to spice their game up a little bit, get them ready for high school. But that's what we're here for, right? Yes. Right, Coach?
Yes.
So those three are doing a tremendous job, on that level. And big shout out to those guys. Thank you, coaches. Keep up the good work. Let's talk 7th grade. What are we looking at 7th grade, Coach?
7th grade, we're still developing that. We got a few open slots there. So again, if you're looking to play at a high level and just continue to grow as a player to get ready for 8th grade, and like I always tell everybody, 7th grade basketball is the beginning to high school tryouts.
Okay.
Because that's the first time you get to compete at the UIL level.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't do it in 6th grade.
Right.
7th grade is it, and that's the first team you really make for your school. So with that being, unless you playing private or TAPS or something like that, that's a little bit different. But as far as UIL, 7th grade is where it begins. So we got some open spots there, and so those guys been having the opportunity to play both 7th and 8th grade.
Let me ask you this. So if I'm a 7th grader and I sign up with Pro Skills, I'm new to everything. What is it that Pro Skills is going to do for me, being that it's fall, right?
Well, first, let me get the misconception of the cost.
Okay.
The cost is the average cost around the city. Again, I'm not going to throw our number out there, but again, our number is the same as all the other programs.
Right.
So let's get the cost piece out of everybody's head as far as it can be expensive. Because any program is expensive if you look at it the way to where it's, oh, hey, I can't afford it or whatever. But at the same time, so let's knock that out first. The second thing, you're getting already 2 to 3 days of practice time.
Okay.
And great facilities. I'm not talking. Right. I'm talking in the actual real gyms. Walsham YMCA.
Right.
Also,
Trinity, which has done a phenomenal job for us.
Exactly. Trinity Christian Academy.
Nice. Very nice.
So both of those gyms are available to us and been actual places of practice for our boys to get in there and get good work in. We have borrowed some schools here in the past as far as Northeast ISD.
Right.
They've done a phenomenal job allowing us to get in there. But for the most part, the older boys and the bigger boys do get opportunity to practice at the Walsham YMCA and Trinity Christian Academy.
All right.
Also, you get the opportunity of a skills lab with Coach Pittman Kennedy. Shout out to Coach Pittman Kennedy with Sweat Equity. He's also their trainer towards making sure he's teaching them the fundamentals of basketball. Mm-hmm. He's getting that hands-on, really making sure they understand the spacing on the floor and just how they should be moving and that like you said, that quick decision making.
Right. Yeah. The biggest thing with 7th grade, I feel like that's like that gap, right? Mm-hmm. And with us, a lot of kids are hiring personal trainers. That's big these days and things like that. If we can get you, 2 practices a week with a skills lab, you're looking at, doing that along with what you're doing with school. You're gonna, kind of. Now, I'm not saying, we're not trying to create Michael Jordan, right? But we're trying to get, somewhere where you can compete for that 8th grade level. 7th grade fall ball to me is you're going to play in a couple of tournaments. Maybe you play well enough to get pushed up to 8th grade and get a little experience there. All we're trying to do with these kids is get them ready for what it is that they're going to see in front of them.
Correct.
We're not going to ever ask a 7th grader or an 8th grader to come in for us here at Pro Skills San Antonio and play at the 17U level.
Correct.
That's ridiculous.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I hear a lot of programs having kids play up, and I get all that, but what we do is we try and get you ready for what's in front of you.
Yes.
All right. Also, 7th grade is 8th grade ball we're trying to get you ready for.
And also playing with your peers.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it makes sense.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's who you're playing with. You're going to be playing with your peers. So, like you said, that was a great point. To sit there and say, hey, I'm 12.
Right.
Trying to play 17U basketball just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense at all. But you see it from time to time, but I mean, me, like my guys, if we're in Dallas or Houston or Vegas or South Carolina, whatever, and I clearly see a 12-year-old.
Right.
I'm just going to put this out there.
Right.
My guys in the pro skills jersey, you're red meat to us.
Exactly.
So you can play up, but we're
Yes.
I'm getting off. We're going to come after you. But I'm getting off of great job that's going on with the 7th grade. Give me some of the coaches that are coaching the 7th grade.
Right now we got Coach Anthony West.
Anthony West, nice.
So he coaches the two grade levels as far as 7th and 8th
But he's right. That's middle school. That's a big deal.
Yes.
Coach West, big shout out there.
Yeah, let's talk about I think
5th and 6th grade.
5th and 6th grade.
Hey, Coach Jones, that's my guy.
Yes,
Coach Clem.
Jones. Yes,
Hey,
Coach Clem.
listen. I'm shout out to both of those guys.
Hey, listen.
I saw a couple pictures. They had them practicing outdoors on a Sunday.
Extra.
Extra. Yeah, that's extra. Yeah, extra.
That was extra. That was not.
Hey, let me tell you, those two are doing a phenomenal job with that group. That huge shout out to you two. Go ahead, talk about. I've been to some of their games, but I wanted to just tell those two. Every time I look on Facebook, I see those two. I love it. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I believe that's where it begins at right there. That's the age right there as far as a program like ourselves, where we're trying to make sure everybody understand. If you want to join, that's the great age to be part.
That's right.
Of the program.
And they got some players too.
Because you're going to grow, and not only that, you're going to get the best teaching, the best knowledge, and you get to grow with a program that's going to be around for a long time. So with that being said, it's like, hey, you get to be one of the OGs, if you could say, by the time you make high school.
You're going
to be the guy.
Now,
I remember when I was in 5th grade with those guys.
Do you know Coach Andre?
Yes. Well, I just met him. He's the one that I just met this year.
Let's start with Clem. Clem, every time I look on Facebook, he's lifting weights, and I mean, he's one of the fittest coaches we have. He makes us, like, wow, okay,
like you showing off. Like,
I don't know. Clem's working out. I don't know, 7 times a day or something like that. But he's doing a phenomenal job. That's a phenomenal job with that group. But Coach Jones, how well do you know Coach Jones?
Like I said, I just met him this year, but I watched him this whole season with the Alamo City All-Star Sportsplex EMS League, stands for Early Middle School League.
Right.
They do every Friday. They do about 4 times a year. One of the best leagues here in the city that I've been part of. Again, I will continue to be a fan of what they're doing over there. But so I met him, this season, of course, when I joined. And again, watching him and how he teaches the boys and he's instructing them and getting them to move where they want to move. Again, very, very, very good at what he's doing. Very good.
And he's gonna do a great job. He's got his son down there with that group. He ever tell you about the first time we met?
No, go ahead.
At the Jewish Community Center.
JCC.
He was playing the JCC. He was playing with some team, and we didn't know each other at the time.
Okay.
And he's playing with some team, and one of the guys on their team, right before the jump ball, he comes and stands. Now, this was not Coach Jones that did this, but one of his teammates came and kind of nudged me during the jump ball. If someone nudges you, there's a problem.
Yeah, there's something wrong. What's going on? Hey.
I was freshly out of the league, just looking to get a run, to sweat. I didn't care about wins or losses, but he nudged me and he was like, "You're not scoring today."
Oh, wow.
And it kind of took everybody by surprise in the gym. Obviously, that did not happen.
Correct.
But that was the first time I had seen Coach Jones, and I just want to say they're doing a phenomenal job with that grade.
Yes.
Y'all keep it up.
Congratulations on them too. They took second place.
Very nice.
Runners up, or however you want to look at it. Again, I still commend them on the job they did this whole season and playing in that league. So
yeah, they definitely had some intense games that we were at.
Yes.
And those guys are doing well. We'll continue to keep an eye on them as well. So tell me where we're at. So Coach Talley doesn't know this. I'm making this announcement now. I not only accepted, I gave myself our 4th grade. This is where I'm going with all this.
Okay.
All right. We're in the process of getting a 4th grade team together.
We are.
This is going to be your head coach.
Yep.
I gave myself the title of associate head coach. He doesn't know that. He's finding this out for the first
time. He's hearing this. Okay, so
hey,
that should help my recruitment. That should help my recruitment here along the way.
Where are we at with our 4th grade team?
Well,
are we doing 3rd, 4th? Are we doing 2nd through 4th? What are we doing?
We're gonna do 1st and 2nd, and then we're gonna do a 3rd and 4th. And we're gonna allow
1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th. Those
just gave myself. I'll be assistant head coach for 1st and 2nd. Go ahead.
So with that being said, we're going to allow right now the 4th graders we do have with us to play up in 5th grade.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and that's just going to get them to run. I've talked to a few of the parents already, just explained to them, like, hey, this is the ideal of it. Because, again, you can skill and drill, but no games is going to hurt.
Well, I've seen kids look phenomenal in drills.
Exactly.
I mean, phenomenal.
Exactly. Then they get that one.
And then they get that one.
Turnover city, buddy.
Well, hey. But it's got to start somewhere, right?
Exactly. So that's the plan. That's the process.
That's exciting, man. We'll have a good time with it. The kids will have fun.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what. When you're talking 1st and 2nd grade, 3rd and 4th grade. 4th grade, the amount of games they have in front. I hope we don't get any kids that come in there with like time management type of issues.
I really hope so, because I hope they got to understand. Hey, it's not about them getting all the minutes. I hope they understand. I'm gonna say that very clear.
That's what I'm saying.
You won't get all the minutes, okay?
Right.
Unless we have 6 kids, then they can get all the minutes they want.
Well, we really need to get that to 7.
They still get all the minutes they want. They get all the minutes. We get 10, you're not getting all the minutes.
I know.
I'm sorry, you're not.
At 10, are we going 5 in, 5 out?
We won't go 5 in, 5 out, but they're not going to get all the minutes.
Oh, are you against 5 in, 5 out at 4th grade?
No, I don't care about that. It's not about that. But at the same time, hey, because you want them all to play together. You want to get that chemistry built. You want to see
4th grade?
Yeah. You want to start that early. You do.
4th grade, we're working on chemistry?
Yeah. We could. Here's why.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep you as forever. I'm not trying to let you get here in the program and then you say, you know what, I don't. No. Look, you come be part of Pro Skills. You're going to see this out. So either your kids stop playing basketball or you graduate. That's the two reasons you leave Pro Skills. We don't have you leave Pro Skills for no other reasons. Because at the same time, it's a family atmosphere. And we want you to understand that. And once you be part of what we're doing, we want you to stay for the long haul.
No, well, it's no doubt once they get in the environment, they're going to be here for the long haul. But what I'm thinking is, how good of a fourth grade team are we going to have? Like, are we going to be able to run plays? Are we just going to... No, wait, no?
Are we going to run plays? You got me looking at the camera.
We're definitely... we're running circle. And horns.
We're running
and Philly.
We're running Philly.
Yeah, we're running all that. But what I'm saying is... stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See this.
We're good. Yeah. Are we gonna press full court the whole game?
Oh yeah. 94,
okay. See, now we're talking
84 feet, 94 feet. We giving it to you.
If you have a fourth grader,
we giving it to you.
That is interested in up tempo type basketball.
Yes.
All right. And these two coaches.
Yes.
Hey, sign up. You know where to sign up.
Yes.
All right. Now, Coach, we've gone over our fall. We got winter coming up.
Yeah, starting in this month.
This month,
yeah.
Skills lab. We have different teams practicing during the week and things like that. But skills lab Sundays.
Hold on, real quick. You're gonna elaborate on skills lab, right? We're not gonna just pass over it.
No,
I'm hearing about some exciting things in skills lab.
Yeah, we have skills lab at Trinity Church 3 to 5 every Sunday. Okay. The guys are getting their work in.
I'm hearing
those are guys that we got a shooting machine, Vertimax.
So
step ladders.
So you got a real skills lab.
No, we have a real skills lab going on
Sundays.
Not
just me get to hang out with you.
No, the kid, and I know the kids love to do that because last Sunday they were asking me a couple questions about, how was this player? And no. We'll do that from 5:10 to 5:30.
So you got your whistle.
I do have I have my whistle.
No.
Coach Brown. One kid, it can be one kid or 30 kids. Oh, Coach Brown's gonna have his whistle.
So this is something we need to make sure we really promote and let people know.
3 to 5 at Trinity Church.
And no playing around. Be ready to sweat.
Okay. Because what I'm trying to do is, the guys that we have coming in there, you got to remember that you're going to be at your high school.
Correct.
Playing, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure it's Pro Skills that we're putting a product that's respectable out there.
Yes.
So if Coach Brown is taking time out of his Sunday, not golfing, or with the family,
yes,
we're going to get some stuff done.
Okay, good. I love it.
So we're going to be doing that from here till December every Sunday. If you guys want to hit me up on any of my platforms, let me know. But we are at Trinity Church, 1604 in Judson, 3 to 5. 3 to 5. Sundays.
Every Sunday, 3 to 5. We got it all the way. Matter of fact, we got that schedule locked in for the most part, all the way to the end of the school year. Nice. August.
I said December, end of school year.
Yeah, always we got it locked in. So that's your date.
Hey,
that's your date.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, cool.
Our final topic is basketball time.
Okay. All right. What level we talking about first?
We're talking about high school. Let's start with high school.
Okay.
There's a lot of pro skills players out there. They had great summers. Let's talk about what do we have to look forward to?
So, everybody know real quick, I have a pecking order of schools that I follow first.
Okay.
Cole.
Number one on the list.
Always.
Okay.
3A.
Okay.
4 years to state tournament.
Right.
2-time state champions.
Okay.
So Cole's first. Steele.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Steele is the number 3 ranked. I believe, my opinion. So again, you can be mad at me. In the 6A division, I think Steele's number 3 ranked.
Okay.
As far as all the schools, I think Steele.
Right.
And I'm saying that to be funny too, but I do believe what I'm saying in reference to how good Steele can be.
Right.
Is going to be, and then New Braunfels and Wagner.
Okay.
Those are my 4 schools that I'm going to be at first.
Right.
And then After those 4, we're gonna pop around.
And when you say at, you mean like watching, supporting?
We will be there.
Maybe a little recruiting?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Well, every school I go to, I'm a recruit. They know, kids see me. They know Pro Skills coming.
Okay.
Pro Skills is in the building.
Okay.
They know it. When I walk in, I'm going to have my Pro Skills gear on, have a jersey ready. For any kid that want to, on the spot, say,
come over.
I'm on board, coach. Let's go.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be there. We'll be in the building of those schools. But then there's a few other schools on the north side. I'm gonna go see Brennan.
Okay.
They're the number 1 team.
Okay.
I believe in the city right now. I think Max Prep had them as number 2.
Okay.
Overall, but I got to look to verify. So don't quote me on that. But I think. And then there's a few other schools we're going to watch. Clark, of course. And the Johnsons, the Reagans. Because I'm excited. You get me excited.
Yeah, we definitely, as a coaching staff, we're going to definitely be around town supporting our kids, looking to add to the program. If you guys feel like you can add something to Pro Skills, don't be shy. Look us up. We're everywhere.
Or you want a platform to make sure when you in the high school and you want to get the looks that you think you deserve, this is one of the better programs to be part of in the city, platform wise.
Well, Coach, that goes without saying. We compete around here.
I know. I got to make sure I say that though, because everybody don't understand that. Like I really did have someone question me about what do I keep saying, because they keep hearing me mention platform.
Oh, okay.
And they want to understand what.
They want to understand what that means.
Yeah. What do you mean platform, Coach? What are you trying to? What are we doing over here?
Well, what that means is you travel with us. You whatever smoke you want, you're gonna be on the floor against them.
You're gonna see it.
We may have some kids that it may be their one and only time playing against a Division I athlete.
Correct.
So if you want to, be able to travel with us, and we do a great job of traveling. We do a great job of having fun as a program. We try and make it as easy for the parents, whether the parents can go on trips or not go on trips. We make sure that their kids are ready for those basketball games.
Yes.
And, if they want that kind of environment, we're here for you.
Yes.
But we're not just taking money in and then giving you so-so games. That's not what we do.
No.
We're going to put you on the platform, like you said, Coach. We're going to put you on that platform, and if you're able to go out there and succeed, many doors are going to open up for you. I'll just say that.
Yes.
If you're ready for that type of environment, your game will show it. All right, but we definitely we're going to beef up our schedule just because of some of the success our teams had last year.
Yes.
We've got to beef it up, but we'll be ready to go when it comes to the summertime. But we are definitely looking to add players. So we will be around town at a lot of high school games from here from here to, did you say the Valley?
Yeah, we go
Valley, and then how far east do we go? Louisiana? Orange? You ever heard of Orange, Texas?
No, I never heard of there.
It's the last city you pass before you go to Louisiana. I know that because I went to New Orleans, 2 times last year.
How was that, by the way?
The oysters are awesome.
Really? Okay.
The basketball is really good.
Basketball is tough, fast, very, very, very
And then when you talk the other way, I went to El Paso. I went to
So how was you guys one of the programs that went to California, correct?
We did go to California. I played in L.A.
How was that? Oh, you played in L.A. How was that? Because the only time I got a chance to go was on the campus.
Irvine, it was the 29 miles from L.A. Yeah, we played in Irvine. Okay. Yeah, we had a great time.
Okay.
We had a great time. The basketball, I don't know what they feed those kids out there. I don't know if they're drinking more High C than we are, but they had some big kids out there.
It's an High C.
Yeah.
High C.
Or High C or milk or orange juice. I don't know. Is H-E-B doing something that they're not supposed to be? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get how they had some tall kids out there. And they had some kids, but they don't get me wrong. Now we competed.
Yes.
We did everything that we needed to do.
Right.
But it was a great experience for those guys. We will go back. That was West Coast Elite. West Coast Elite, phenomenal job last year hosting us. We will go back. That was a lot of fun. Rizzo and I, we had one of our many coaches meetings at the hotel after the games. We had a great time, and we will definitely do that again.
Okay, because I'm hearing we're gonna do the schedule.
We're gonna get that done in the next week or so.
Right.
Our summer schedule. That way we can, have these kids, ready for what they're gonna see. A lot of our returning pro skills players know what kind of schedule it's gonna be.
Right.
They just want to know the destination.
Exactly.
A lot of the guys that we've added, they'll be ready. I know they'll be ready.
And that's honestly what I mean by a platform, because a lot of people don't understand that and don't know where, there's a lot of good programs here in the city.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, because we play in some of the events, i.e. the Gassos.
Right.
TV5 Reports is the new one now. Like, he did a great job last year. He invited us to one of his events. We had to miss it. But so it's a lot of stuff here, within Texas. But when you start to trying to travel outside and you get in the same love that you get at the Gasso, where you're in the West Coast Elite playing on center stage, that's big.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, make it seem like none of these other teams they travel. I mean, they have their little honey holes that they go to and things like that.
Correct.
Not knocking any of the guys around town. Never do that. It's about us, right? At the end of the day, it's about pro skills.
Just putting light on what we're doing.
Right.
Some of the destination spots that, hey, either they can join us to be there,
right,
and try to see us there, or because not once spring starts, you're not seeing us, right?
Yeah, we're not at the point with pro skills where we don't bash anybody. We compete. We see you on the other sideline. We respect what it is that you're doing. At our ultimate goal, just like everybody, is to get as many kids the experience of playing college basketball as we can.
Right.
But we do look around, Coach.
Oh yeah.
See where people go, and we try and one up them. Yeah, I say that. I didn't say that.
No,
we don't do that. We don't do that. But anyway, we want to make sure our pro skills players are taken care of. That's all we care about, right?
Yeah. So because at the end of the day, it's about competition as far as making sure the kids can compete at a high level. Because one thing I will say, doing this for 7 years and being here in San Antonio and watching the elevation of play get better, and I'm really noticing it here when I go to these high school games. I can say we're making a true impact by being competitive and having great programs within the city that we're competing against. Because then, if you only have one great program in the city, then what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Exactly. So now we got a lot of good programs that want to come at us and gunning for us, and that's just making our high school play better all the way around. You got Brennan 6A about to. They about to do their thing. You got Johnson 6A, you got Reagan 6A, you got all these schools and they're elevated their play to where as though they're great games in the gym. And these kids are going at it, and then they can compete with Dallas's and Houston's.
And that's what it's all about right there. Exactly. Good luck to all of the, especially our pro skills players, but everybody, good luck. We wish everybody stay healthy. That's the biggest thing, right? High school basketball is staying healthy.
Yes.
Next man ready. You got a lot of teams that, and I don't know if players understand this sort of stuff, but I'll let them know anyway. Coaches are going to have their 7 and 8, maybe some teams 9-man rotations, and guys are going to be left out of that. But if I'm guy 10, if I'm guy 11, guy 12, I have to stay ready because I never know what's going to happen. Practice time, when it comes to practice time, I have to be that guy that always pushes those guys, right? They're not at a level where in high school certain guys are sitting out. Mm-hmm. No, every day you're competing.
Right,
yeah. You see, you get my point there? Yeah.
Okay,
so,
you ain't getting that number.
Yeah.
Right, I got you.
Over there with the ice bags on, just watching them compete. No. In high school level, everybody's competing. So, even if we have that Friday game, if I have Saturday practice, and that guy, he might have played 30 minutes and I got 8, I'm going to go at his butt that next day of practice. Because my goal is Tuesday, I want to build off of the 5 minutes that I got or the 8 minutes that I got. And then as the season moves along, you know, you're going to have maybe a guy in front of you that's playing in front of you.
Yes.
He doesn't have it that night. Now I can go in there, show my coach, show my team what it is that I bring to the team. So things like that as far as high school, they're big. Yep. They're big.
And then remember, coach is watching you at practice.
Every day.
Coach is watching
the head coach, the assistant coach. You know what I mean?
Watching everything you do.
Watching everything they do. The best thing you can do is build a relationship with the assistant coach, and he has your back because that assistant coach is always going to be in that head coach's ear during the game. And if that starting guard or starting forward does not have it, that assistant coach will vouch for you.
Yep.
Hey, give such and such a couple of minutes.
Yep.
And those are your minutes, and that's your time to shine right there. It may be 2 minutes, it may be 6. All right? Now, I'm definitely not, telling these guys if I get out there, like, let's say I'm the 11th man, I get out there, every time I touch it, I shoot it. No, I'm not saying that.
Please don't.
Please don't do that.
Because you will be, that's the quickest way to get back on the sideline with
the
coach.
Quickest way.
Just do your job. Do your role, understand your role, and just play.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, Talley, I'll tell you what, episode number 1, went really good. We're going to get back with you guys. We're going to do this. We're going to do this every Friday?
Let's do this every...
Different locations?
That's what we need to do.
Oh.
We could probably put out 2 of these a week if we could.
Okay.
At the same time, we got to have a coach on here with us.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, that's a great segue. High school coaches, we're going to start emailing you guys. We're going to find you. We would love to have 2-3 coaches an episode, not together. You know how competitive you guys are. Yeah. But we'd like to spend 15 to 20 minutes with each of you. We're definitely going to get around town. I'm not going to throw any names out there right now. You know who you are. We'll be in contact with everybody. And we're not limiting this thing.
No, this is going to be...
If you have an A behind your high school...
Let's go.
And that works with TAPS too. There's an A in TAPS.
That's it.
Is there anybody I'm leaving out?
No, you got it all. All the privates. Hey, if you're a high school coach...
And you want to come on the show and talk basketball...
Definitely can come on. And we'll come to you.
Right, we'll come to you. Exactly, that's exactly right.
We'll come to you. We have the gear and the equipment to come to you. We're not making it to where no. You don't have to Zoom. We will Zoom, but again, we'll come to you. So please.
And the thing about it is that it's this something that I brought to Talley's attention. When we talk to you coaches, we may have a game situation or a game feel where we want to sit down and break down film with you. Not just, talk about your team. Well, yeah, of course we'll talk about your team. We'll talk about those other things. But we want to get inside your mind so that way we know what it is that your program's trying to do at the end of the day. And I think that'd be a great thing, right?
Yeah, and at the same time, remember, we support you.
Yeah.
So, yes, we are Nike Pro Skills San Antonio, but at the same time, whatever kids we have in our program that's from your program, we want to make sure we echo on what you're saying.
Right.
So if you got a little Eric playing there and you want him to play better defense and he's that one-arm bandit, don't worry. Just let us know. We'll fix that. We'll definitely work on that because
Did you say Eric?
Little Eric.
Eric. No, I understand. You couldn't say Joe. You're Eric. I'm Devin. Yeah. You couldn't say Joe.
No.
Like you.
I might offend
Come
Joe.
on, man. No. You're not. When you say you have little Joey or Joe, then it leaves it out there like that. When you say Eric, you're taking this whole thing to you again.
No. I'm just making it about little
you.
Eric. No, little Eric. I'm not offending anybody.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't want to offend the wrong name.
It just threw me off. It threw me off. But I got you. Yeah,
that's that military background. You don't want to ever offend anybody.
Right.
So you couldn't say, because remember we used to call it Jody calls and things like that. But guess what? That offended somebody named Jody.
I'm with you.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
You can't do that. So that's why.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys soon.
Go ahead, catchphrase.
In a minute.